Hello everybody, 'tis the Amazing Gaming Guy here, and welcome back to the Steampunk City for the very last time. Oh, I could shed a tear, but it's not quite over yet because we've got one last episode to go, and it's an exciting one because we are at last building a train. Yes, we'll be building a steampunk style train in this final episode, and we've just started off over here on the far side of the reservoir by building a bridge sort of across the very edge of it and two sort of tunnel entrances on either side. So it's just sort of coming out of the mountain for a little pass by the reservoir, and on top of this sort of platform is where we'll be building the train itself. And we had a little bit of difficulty with this train. It was difficult to get a steampunk style train in such a small space, because we really could have done with a much larger scale here, and it had to be in sort of the same scale as the rest of the build, so we couldn't have done it any bigger than this. It's just it made it a little bit difficult, but I think that we did quite a good job in the end. And so here we are actually properly starting the train now. We use nether brick stairs to act as the wheels, and Joe really took the lead on this, especially with the sort of engine car of the train, and he went around with those stone block slabs, acting as the sort of protective area around the wheel, and then he's using a mixture of black and red stained clay for the sort of body of the train itself, and those little glowstone lamps at the front as well, acting as the light on the front of the train. And as he was continuing that, I began to do the first carriage of the train, and in hindsight I realised it really would have been better to have a coal cart right behind the engine of the train. I don't know why I didn't think of that while we were doing it, but I didn't, and I went straight away into a passenger cart, but that's fine. Just pretend I didn't mention that, and you probably wouldn't have noticed anyway. So just scrap that. This is how it's meant to be. This is perfect. Good work, me. Well done. You would have seen that I actually started off by using some blue stained clay on that cart, and I changed that out pretty quick for some polished diorite because I didn't like it. And it was starting to look a bit like a toy train, like a kid's wooden toy, and that was not what we were going for. We were going for scary industrial steampunk, and toys and steampunk don't really mix very well, so had to change that. And then we went around and we put some waterfalls into the reservoir area, just something to actually feed that reservoir with some fresh water supply, and also because it looks nice and it adds a little bit extra to this this sort of cave wall that we've got going around the reservoir. Now, onto something different. This is sort of a pump house for the reservoir, so I don't know if it's pumping water in or out, or God knows, I don't know what, but it was meant to be a sort of another way of generating power in the city, because we thought the dam's probably not enough, maybe we'll have something else. So I guess what it's really doing is pumping water out of the reservoir, up those pipes, and using it to turn a turbine or something, to spin a fan, or I don't know. It looked pretty steampunk, so we decided to roll with it. So that's what we're doing right here. We're just doing the framework of this building. We've got the big pipes coming up out of the reservoir itself in andesite, polished andesite, I believe that is. And we've added a little bit of texture with cobblestone slabs and stone brick stairs and stone bricks, and a little bit of a cobblestone wall as well in there. Very nice. And then we made this grand staircase going all the way down from up here, linking to the wall around the city, so that you can get to this spot at the top. And we finished it off with a couple of little fences just out as a sort of protective area. now I copied and pasted one of our cogs from over the other side over here, and then put another little cog on top, and turn this into a sort of pulley system with a nether brick belt going around the back. And we began on the roof. Joe's going up around and doing the roof, and it's, you know, it's our standard 2-high stair block design, and I was adding texture to this side, and I thought a nice big red window would be really cool, because I love the stained glass on this texture pack and shader pack. It's beautiful. And yes, we're just finishing off the roof here with some stone brick stairs on the sides as well, just to act as sort of a border around the edge. And then Joe went around and built the fan on the front, or the turbine, and onto our favourite bit, lighting it up. And this is the last time we'll be lighting anything up on this city. Oh, it's emotional. We went around and lit up the train and the pump house in the foreground as well. And then for our final task of this build, we went around, we placed trees all around the city, all around the mountains. And I got one last thing to say quickly before that we finish this. Somebody left a comment on a video a couple of videos ago, and they said they wanted me to read out the comment. So here's my reading of the comment. Very nice. That's my interpretation of your comment. Okay, and this is our final flyby of the series. I hope that you have enjoyed this series as much as I have enjoyed making it and sharing it with you. It's had quite a good reception from people. I really quite blown away with the sort of views and stuff that it's got, and I'm sure it will only grow in the future. Yeah, and I'm not sure what else to say, really. Thanks for watching. Thank you so much. It's been an absolute pleasure, an absolute treat. And don't worry, I'm not going anywhere. I'm going to carry on with, firstly, the medieval castle, get that finished off, and me and Joe have got some other little ideas for things that we want to build. There will be another full build series coming at some point, and we've got some little quick build ideas as well. So yeah, I can't think of anything else to say now. Trying to fill the space, and there's nothing to fill because it's over. It's over. This is the little bit of the final flyby, going through the residential district now, looking up at the sky there. Lovely. I always love looking at the sky through that sort of space there, because you get all the houses coming over you and stuff, and then looking across the city for the last time. Beautiful. Okay, thank you so much for watching, everybody. If you liked this series, please give it a like, comment, subscribe, and share it with your friends. And thanks for watching, everybody. I'll see you all in the next video. Goodbye.